as you guys know, there's been like a recent uptick of in the last couple of months, or like since the beginning of this year, or like from the start of the end last year, of like just random Wuthering Wave CCs whose only job is to just like crap on Genshin and crap on Hoyo and glaze Kuro to like high ends of the earth, right? And yeah, like people like that one black guy, DG something. I think I'm getting them confused. Saint Totas, Blade, Kyo, like it's just a bunch of people, right? To the point where even Tech had a crash out where it's like, oh, okay, Wuthering Waves community only like Wuthering Waves community literally only crafts on Genshin. That's the entire personality, right? Even Tectone, and I hate that guy. Like I hate that, right? And it's just getting to like an a point of absurdity, right? Like you'll see these Wuthering Waves CC Wuthering Waves I want to say in CC the Wuthering Waves community. Like let's say like Wuthering Waves community does something bad. They'll go ahead and blame and say it's actually the Hoyoverse community in disguise actually doing this. It's not actual Wuthering Waves players. And it's just so it's just so cultish, right? Like that's just so cultish. Like our community can literally don't do no wrong. If there is wrongdoing, it's actually because of Hoyer's people. It's just absurd, right? So like I was browsing through the like this guy's catalog of videos, right? And some of them are really bad, especially like his reaction to the flip video that he was brain dead. He was brain dead. I didn't know he was that mind rotted, bro. Like, oh my goodness. I'll cover that. I'll cover a reaction to that video later. But like is this video that like this video is mostly good, right? If he wants to call miasma predatory, that's fine. If he wants to call night soul predatory, yeah, that's fine. If he wants, it's objectively true. Making is a strong word, but it's encouraging you to pull for characters that can deal with the mechanics easier. So and that is objectively predatory, even though like in truth there are a bunch of ways you can actually deal with these things. Like Night Soul, you could use Electrocharge, you could use Hyper Bloom, you could use Burning. There are multiple ways to really get rid of Night Soul Shield without purely relying on not long characters, right? And miasma, you can deal with it with literally any character in the game. But like the fact that there's a restriction, or the fact that it's easier to deal with other characters than some others, it just makes it predatory. So that's a good point to have, right? But what I decided to focus on in this video is where he calls sheer cold the mechanic in Dragon Spine predatory. Listen to this.
Accumulation named Cheer Cold. Now, before you start getting upset at me and say that it is an exploration mechanic, technically speaking, it is also a combat mechanic because of how the element system works. Due to the hydro and cryo application, or just getting hit by cryo and hydro attacks, it will make it so that the meter accumulation bar will be faster, being on the cryo stasis arena or even in the middle of snow.
First of all, it's so stupid to claim that this is counts as a combat mechanic because like it just isn't, right. Like it has no interaction with the elemental system whatsoever. It doesn't even put like a cold status effect on your person, right? Like as you can see here, it doesn't even put a cold status effect. All it does is act as an arbitrary poison to drain your HP. That's why it exists. It exists as an arbitrary poison to drain your HP. That's it. That's literally it. And it's just stupid, right? Oh yeah, there we go. The other channel, the Gacha GGG. Yeah, that guy. I'll cover that guy later. Whatever. What's called like it, claiming it's a combat mechanic. It's just so stupid because there's no interaction with the combat system. You can use and the whole gimmick, or the purpose of the gimmick was to use workarounds or use ways to actually fix the problem, like preparing beforehand with food, right? Because the healers in the beginning of the game were due to, which I actually really liked about the beginning of the game, right? Because like right, you could right because in the beginning of Genshin Impact, food actually had use, right? Like healers weren't too OP and shielders weren't too OP, but now like every shielder is OP. Every shielder is like on the next level. Like it's every shielder can basically block so much damage, and all healers can basically just heal you by a lot, a huge chunk, to the point where it's just like it just feels like it's getting absurd, right? Like the amount you can heal is just getting absurd. The amount of damage you can just negate is just getting absurd, and it just removes the purpose of food entirely, right? Like for Dragon Spine, you could use the chili to prepare to lower the effects of sheer cold, right? That's the main reason why I'm saying calling this a predatory mechanic is just like plain stupid. Also, also wait, let me just let this guy finish talking and give it a second.
Storms could also accumulate the meter bar. Now, you might be thinking, how is this predatory? It could be annoying, yes, but why predatory? Well, because the only way to technically deal with this is to be next to a source of warmth, or for example, lighting up torches. That's right, the fact that you need a pyro character in your team for exploration and combat should be brought up, because as you may know, only pyro characters light up torches, forcing the players to get one pyro character on their team. Speaking of forcing players to get an entire
Okay,
element class on a team.
okay. Keep in mind, this was 1.1 Genshin, so 1.1 Genshin had 5 pyro characters. Amber, which is, in my opinion, the best character to use on the combat sheer cold, because you could just like fire arrows at torches, right? Instead of waiting for an elemental skill or wasting your elemental skill. You could use Amber, which was given for free. Shingli, which was given for free. D-Luke, 5 star. You could if you got D-Luke even when you pulled, yeah, sure, fine. Uh, Xinyan was just she's just not a good character, right? She's just never been a good character, and I don't really think she could deal with the mechanic that well either. And wait, D-Luke, Amber, Xinyan, and Bennett. D-Luke, Amber, Xinyan, Bennett. D-Luke, Bennett, Xinyan, Amber. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 5. I swear I'm forgetting someone. Whatever. Yeah, I swear I'm forgetting someone. Whatever. But like on his predatory mechanic, like it's just dumb. And in my opinion, this is just proof he's just throwing out like random buzzwords to see what sticks, right? He heard Saint Toda say predatory, and now he's just gonna copy it. Like that's basically what this guy is. Like I'm just gonna assume at this point he doesn't know what the word means if he's applying it to the situation because that mechanic is just the opposite of predatory. Yeah, but like that's it for today. I'll cover uh I'll cover this guy again in the next video. It might be longer, but like that's it. Bye.